Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. This is going to be April. Jesus Christ, it's already April. April tarot for Taurus. So I've trimmed my Aquarian tarot, and the front side of the cards didn't look right, so I had to fill some spaces in with the Sharpie, but it's working now. It's a little bit weird to see it so much smaller because it's got had a good like 4 or 5 millimeter border that I cut off, so they're a lot smaller. But I like how the blue is like all the way around now. I've been thinking about trimming them for a few weeks now. And I went to use this deck, and I wasn't allowed to do this reading until I had trimmed it, so it took me about an hour to trim them. Maybe a little bit more. And I did clear and shovel them, so I've got the Aquarian Tarot, and then I brought out the Blessed Bee deck. This is like an oracle deck. It's by Lucy Cavendish. So, the reading that I'm doing for April is a 9 grid. I do have this reading available for sale in my list of readings, which is going to be in the description box underneath here. It's a Lenormand 9 grid, but I'm not using the Lenormand. I'm just using whatever tarot decks call to me for the signs. So we're doing Taurus, and I don't know why I didn't put these cards out ahead of time. I guess I forgot. So essentially, I mean, in theory, it could be like 3 cards and then a row of clarifiers. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I need 2 more. This guy and this one down here. It's not being clear on the shuffle one out. This one. Okay. I'm going to adjust that in a second to make sure it's where it needs to be. I didn't realize this was going to be that tall. Make sure. Get a sense that these are in the right place. I feel like I want to do this. See how that feels. That's not right. Okay, oops. I got my sleeves all in the way. I don't like that. Okay. I feel like I'm trying to do a tessellation. My sleeves keep knocking everything over. Am I getting the whole picture now? That still doesn't look right. Ooh, alright, I guess we got a sideways one. Okay. So the card from here is going to be like an overview of what the reading's about, and then I'll flip the cards over and we'll see what we have. I mean, you could think of it as like 3 cards and then clarifiers and then more clarifiers, but I think it goes faster and it makes more sense if I look at it all together. Okay, so I'm not surprised to see this. This is one of the only 2 masculines. I think there's only 2 in this deck. See? I probably just made him worse. I just want it to be... It's number 17. It says, a blessing on your love. So there's only a couple of masculines on these cards. The rest of them are feminines. And he is essentially the Emperor energy. He's a man who's about to enter the father stage. You can see that he's coming through a portal. He's no longer the youth. He's gaining maturity and insight. His crown is open. He's dealing with his inner darkness. 17 is the number of the star in the regular tarot. It's this sort of hope for the future and alignment as well. Right? My stars are aligned. I've opened the Stargate. I'm coming through. I'm experiencing transition. There's also a torque around his neck, and to me that indicates that there's some aspect of throat chakra energy, but it's like he's able to speak up about what he's thinking about, what he's downloading. 17 breaks down to 8, which is strength or justice, depending. Here I'm getting more strength card, which is the sun energy, which tends to be masculine as well. So it says a blessing on your love. And this, I feel, is about the masculine becoming grounded, because we have Taurian energy. And sort of starting to connect more to the heart chakra, because this torque here is aimed towards his heart, even though it's coming from the neck area. Now, I was going to say before I started this reading that the entire month of April, being a 4, is going to have an overall vibe of dealing with the masculine, the Emperor energy, because March was a 3, which was dealing with Empress energy. Now, what's interesting is that we have Venus, the feminine, and the Sun, the masculine, right, from the Strength card, are in Aries together through the beginning of the, at least the beginning of the month. I don't know when Venus moves, but the Sun's going to move, around the 20th. So for the first few weeks of April, Venus and the Sun are going to be together in Aries, while that Aries Emperor energy is present during the month. And then we also have this Emperor / strength masculine energy coming through this like vision portal into his own grounded heart space. So let's see what this reading is about. This is for Taurus, which is actually ruled by Venus. So this might... What's interesting is that we start out with the Emperor on the card and the Empress in the sign, basically. I'll turn these cards over. So there's the star, there's the 17 again. There's a portal here as well. This is the bird of paradise with this darkness clearing, which could also be related to the moon, right? Because the moon is the darkness, the secrets. Then we have, I feel like going this way. 5 of Cups inverted. Okay. So we're coming out of this, like, woe is me essence. What is the 5 of Cups? Anywho. Any old who. Oh, of course, Aries and Scorpio. So scorpionic energy, especially inverted, is a need to go deeper. But the masculine energy has gone deep and is now rising up out of that darkness. 5 is a shift or a pivot as well. And I was thinking the Hierophant when I saw Taurian energy, because that's the major arcana. But we also have the World here. 21, which breaks down to a 3, which is the Empress number. But look at this. We have a portal here as well. It's like my whole world is changing, and when I come through this portal, I'm meeting the feminine energy here. All right, so everyone has masculine and feminine energies. So then we have the Hermit. This is that energy of I've been deep inside. Notice this is a 9, and I have the 3 down here. Did I hold it up right? The Hermit. Virgo energy, possibly the inner child. Now, when I see this spread, I see that the bird is facing the Hermit. They're looking in the same direction. I don't know why I said direction weird. And then we have Ace of Pentacles inverted. Interesting. It's like everything I wanted is just out of reach. Maybe. We'll see. Ace of Swords inverted. Holy crap. I'm going to double down here. I don't have the resources. I don't know how to get the resources kind of energy. Let's see what's this challenge card down here. 10 of Swords in a challenge position. So I have 11 swords here. 11 is universal time. It could also be the masculine and the feminine energy coming together. 10 of Swords energy. Is that... I think it's the sun in Gemini? Yeah, it's the sun in Gemini. It's like a daybreak energy because it's in the challenge position. I see these two like purpley cards and it gives me this idea of like a twilight time because it could also be sunset as well. But it looks to me, it looks more like a sunrise because it's not as vivid. The Tower, smack dab in the middle, 16. So that's fire energy, that's Mars energy. Somebody's dog is barking out there. They did not like that tower. Or somebody driving by. So this is Mars energy, it's fire. So the masculine right in the middle. Now what's interesting is that the 4 is the root of the 16. This is sort of like an exponential, ramp up. Like things are snowballing. Now we have 6 of Swords inverted. This inverted is my I need to go deeper card. This, an upright, sailing away from the bullshit, here is I need to go deeper. But here it's like I've already been deeper. What the hell? And it's like and I see the 10 and the 6 here, and I see the 16. So what does this all mean? 6 of Swords energy. Mercury in Aquarius. I think Mercury moved out of Aquarius. It should be in Pisces at this point. How much time have I got? I gotta hurry this up. Okay. 11 and 5 is 16. 9 and 6 is 15, plus 1 is 16. 3 and 17 is Judgment. Interesting. Interesting. 8 and 9 is 17 again. 18. 22. And 37, which breaks down to 10. Okay. I just heard I can't get no satisfaction. The Rolling Stones. I'm getting a little bit of that runaway energy. Like the French have thrown a cow at us and we're not going to build a large wooden badger. It's from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Birds flying away here, and then a bird of paradise there. What's weird is that like it looks like a negative reading, but I see the world in the star here with this 5 of Cups inverted, and it's like there's something going on. It almost feels like it feels like time is out of order. Like this is the future, but it's set in the place of the past. It's like, I didn't get what I wanted, or I didn't get what I thought I wanted, and now I have to go back in and figure out what's going on. This like this tower is happening on an internal level. Like there's internal destruction. But this collapse has to do with the masculine energy coming out of his own ashes, like the phoenix, right? That's not just a bird of paradise, it could be the phoenix. So here's the tower burning down, and then the bird comes up off of it. Goes through the portal into a new world, and this is the energy that's coming out. this whole situation of the Hermit and these, like, I can't get what I want, it's like, by the sword, you've tried to force what you wanted. And there's an aspect of the universe is going to co-create, but you can't stack the deck in your favor. And it's not necessarily to say, oh, the masculine energy is eating some humble pie. It's the masculine energy has the feminine on his side for grounding to help deal with these inner child issues of feeling left out, feeling not good enough, feeling like I'm only ever going to get what I really want if I, you know, stab everyone else in the face to get it, kind of an energy. It's like, if I say what I really want, someone's going to stab me in the back and I'll never get it. So it's a little bit of, I can't trust anyone with the secret of what I want because they'll sabotage me. But it ends up being a self-sabotaging thing. Oh, there's birds here and birds here. I'm letting, the tower is destroying this left out feeling. It reminds me of like a what is it, like a 7-3 split or whatever the hell it is, like a, in bowling there's like 2 pins left and they're on either side and you can only hit the bowling ball with one of them. It's like the only way to obtain the impossible shot is to internally transform. It's like, what am I holding on to this angst? And it's sort of like somehow the destruction releases the expression, and the grounding allows the healing of the inner child. The masculine energy can be in this new world with the feminine, where they're both they both have this alignment for the future. All right, so I think these readings aren't supposed to be like hugely deep, and this is also kind of confusing. So if you want to get a personal reading, you can hit me up. Get my sign on here. There we go. And I'm going to put a slide of this on after, but just so I can talk about it. A little closer. You don't have much time left. Okay. So you can get a personal reading. The list of readings is going to be in the description box underneath here. You can email me, thecatcamebackatcamp@gmail.com. All of my other points of contact are going to be through the link tree. So you want coloring books, merch, prints, art items. There's a coupon code there. 3 or more items, you get a discount. And then percentage of certain works to charity. And if you'd like to donate outright to help me keep this channel up and running, you can hit PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, check out my playlists tab, my discussion tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye!